What is up, guys? It's ProScriptor363 here, and today I'm bringing you a tutorial on how to hack Slither.io for yourself. I had a few people asking how to do this, so I felt like it would be a good idea to go ahead and make that tutorial. Other than that, let's get started. So a few basic things is you might need to know a little bit of code, but not really. I'm just showing you what I have so far. So let's go ahead and open up Google Chrome, and we'll get started. Go to slither.io.com. Alright. Gonna go ahead and check out the code here. And to get the code, you press F12, or if not, you can go ahead and use the More Tools option in the Google Chrome browser and click Developer Tools. Now, where we're gonna find the code is not in all of this junk right here. We're actually going to look up in the top bar, which is called Sources, labeled Sources. And we're going to go ahead and open up this tab right here and click on the game.js. All this crap, you're not going to be able to understand it. Don't even try. So what you want to do is pre-print this minified file right here. There's this little notification. So what you got to do is press these brackets, which will pre-print that code, enabling for you to be able to understand that code even just a little bit. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and take all this code and I'm going to copy it using Control plus A and Control plus C. Alright, and I'm going to put it in a text file real quick, just a temporary text file. Name it slither.js. We gotta put a .js, slither.js. Alright. Now what I want to go ahead and do is edit it in your favorite editor. I'm going to go ahead and open it with Aptana, which is just a preferred text editor. You don't actually have to have the program. You can also do this in Notepad or Notepad++ or anything like that. You can even edit it in Eclipse or anything like that as well, but I just like Aptana because that's how I use it. I use Aptana the most, but I'm just going to X out all these tabs right here. And we'll get started. We're going to paste that code. All right. And let's start scrolling through this. There's a lot of code here. So basically you just have to kind of go through it and see what you're doing. This kind of just is asking if the device is an Android or Amazon Mobile or Firefox, depending on the browser. Just a few checks right there. After time, you'll be able to understand more of this code. Just after working with it a while, I just usually go through it and just see what I can pull out from the code. Do some scrolling here. Let's see, that's an add class method. Probably add some classes to a few elements. Let's see, what else do we have here? Yeah, there's just a lot of code. I mean, you're just gonna have to break through it. Okay, that makes it a text button. That doesn't really do anything. Oh. Ah, okay, login fade. That's nothing. Let's see. Yeah, you just gotta keep scrolling, looking for something, anything that looks just a little bit interesting at all. Something that you might think would be useful, and then you just have to test it out. But when you do find something, it's going to be pretty useful depending on what it is. But we'll just keep on looking here. We'll see if we can find something real quick. A new Deadpool, nice. Alright, here's something. That's a gbg.jpg. So what that is going to be is that's going to be one of the photos in the game that you can actually exchange out for your own when you put it in your code. So this is the image you would see, and you can actually change that out for any image on Google or anything like that. Or you can go ahead and just upload your own to another website and put it in the background. But it's all up to you. So let's see if we can find anything else a little bit more useful I was just exchanging a few images and like stuff like this, like best rank 999999. Don't waste your time. All of those are client-sided. They're not going to do anything. Best rank 999 will only show up on your screen, so that's not going to really do anything. I'm pretty sure none of this works either. Snakes is just a list of snakes that are around the area. You can also mess with the list of foods. Let's see. Those are a few important things, especially the snakes. The snakes I use in the collision detection God mode to find the closest amount of snakes and then veer away from them when they're close. I believe all these numbers right here are skins or something like that. I can't remember completely, but you got stuff like that. Let's see, what else do we got here? Just gonna do some more scrolling. Okay, there's something in here somewhere. It's gotta be. Okay, like some of these variables you just gotta try out over and over and over again. So just random numbers, like, okay, let's see, a live AMT. I know that's something, so let's go ahead and try that. And then you have to follow the variables. So snake is equal to B up there at the top. So obviously B is the snake when it comes to it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the alive AMT, and then we know B is snake because that's just simple variable comparing. So we're gonna go ahead and try snake AMT in the developer console. Just press F12, or like I said before, you open it in the Google Chrome settings bar. So what you want to go ahead and do is paste the alive AMT, but you want to change out B with snake, and obviously the property is null because there is no snake yet. So we're gonna have to play the game to see what this variable is. So it is 1 at default, and what you want to do is change it to something else to see what it does. See how the snake flashes a little bit? Maybe you can make a flashing mod or anything like that. You can change the numbers a little bit, see what's going on. Maybe make a loop where it would be called flashing skin or something like that, and it would flash 100 times, and maybe, I don't know, just do something with it. It's whatever you feel like you want to do with it. It's code, so it's all your own. That's the beauty of it. So let's see if we can find anything else around here. So obviously when you find something you like, you go ahead and save it somewhere, keep track of it, and put it in your code. But let's see if we can find anything else. Let's see. Reset game. I wonder if that does anything. Just go ahead and try this out, see what it does. That's what I'm saying. Just got to keep trying out random stuff. So right now it's undefined. Let's see what happens when you play the game. It just shuts everything down. I guess if you wanted to put that in there, you could, but it doesn't really do anything important, I guess. So let's see if we find anything else. Here are some of the other PNG files that you can change out for the background image in Slither. We have low quality, which would actually be black, and then anything else would be the regular. So let's see. Well, let's go ahead and use a variable I know that I've been using. So snake dead dot underscore MTM. Sorry, AMT. My bad. So snake dot dead underscore AMT. I know that this determines whether the snake is dead or not, and I used it a bit in my code, so I know for sure that it works. It's defined as null right now because the game has not started, and I spelled snake with 2 S's, so I'm gonna have to redo that. Take out the S in there. Let's go ahead and put that as a 1. Okay, there we go. So now, as you can see, my snake is dead is true. So now I have invisible skin, as you guys can see. So let's see what else it can do. Let's go try and find another variable, or let's see. Now what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take all that code and just paste this variable, and we're going to go ahead and put it in a listener or a key listener so you can actually use the hack in game. So first we have snake dead AMT is equal to 1, and then we have the opposite, which would be snake dot dead AMT is equal to 0. Alright, so now what we need to do is I need to go find a listener script online because I can't ever remember how to completely set it up. So what I'm going to do is just copy this code. And you guys can find the same code just by Googling it. So we have window.onKeyUp function, which would be equal to a key code, which determines the key code which was pressed. And if the key code is equal to 38, then we will make the snake.dead AMT equal to 1, and then as the opposite would be equal to 0. So now from here we have to figure out what the key codes are. So we have 38 and 40. Let's go ahead and check what those key codes are. So we're going to Google JavaScript key code list, and we're going to look that up. Let's see what we got here. Scroll down all the way to the bottom. And 38 is the up arrow. So let's see what the other one is. 40 is the down arrow. Okay. So now that we have the up arrow and down arrow, we know exactly what we need to do. We just copy the key listener code and paste it in our console. So F12 to bring up the menu again and paste the code. Alright, now the code is ready. We play the game, and now the up and down arrows will actually make your skin invisible. So, other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Drop a like and a subscribe, and see y'all later.